It's easy to blame busyness on your job. You think that they expect too much from you. But busyness isn't merely a workplace issue. It's a home issue as well. And it's not just affecting your home life, it's infecting it. Let me give you some examples. Americans often experience a common illness known as leisure sickness. It's flu-like symptoms that include a headache, sore throat, and muscle aches. Leisure sickness occurs during evenings, weekends, and vacations when a person slows down. Your body is so stressed out and worn out that it begins to break down when you take time off. Adults also spend more time doing informal work. In fact, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported in 2015 that parents of young children spend 7 hours every workday taking care of their kids. Here's a quote from them. Earlier generations gave children more independence and mobility, but today's parenting is more time and labor intensive. Here's another fact. Here's a third fact. According to Psychology Today in 2008, the average high school kid has the same level of anxiety as the average psychiatric patient in the early 1950s. They say we are getting more anxious every decade. Now, some of the leading causes of anxiety for teenagers are overcommitment and putting too much pressure on themselves to perform all of their commitments with excellence. By the way, both The Atlantic and The Washington Post have recorded that anxiety levels have continued to rise since the publication of Psychology Today's article in 2008. Busyness has become so prevalent that the author of The 5 Choices say, busyness is the existential claim of the 21st century. I am stressed out, therefore I am. Busyness has become more than a condition of your calendar. We treat it like a condition of our character. We wear our busyness like a badge of honor. It makes us feel alive because we're doing good things. It makes us feel significant because unbusy people must not be very important, we think to ourselves. So we frantically and frenetically move through each day, rushing from one commitment to the next, one meeting to the next, one obligation to the next. We wake up exhausted and go to bed exhausted. You don't even have time to celebrate significant accomplishments because you always have another meeting or commitment to go to. You need to schedule 6 weeks in advance just to grab lunch with one of your best friends because both of your calendars are so full. You go through your days feeling stressed, overwhelmed, and exhausted. And when you can't do all the things you think you need to do, you convince yourself that you need better time management skills to sleep less or to work an extra hour at night. You don't have enough time to figure out what your biggest dreams and your highest priorities are because you're busy just doing life. Still, you wear busyness like a badge of honor. I am busy. I am stressed, therefore I am. In 1 week, I release Getting Unbusy, 5 steps to kill busyness and live with purpose, productivity, and peace. It's time to take your life and your time back. Stop giving your energy and your attention and your time to 1,000 different commitments that are leading you to a busy and unfulfilled life. It's time to get unbusy. If you'd like to find out more about Getting Unbusy, go to gettingunbusybook.com. That's gettingunbusybook.com.